Greetings RC friends, welcome to Props and Wheels. Today I have another two-channel airplane that I'm going to review and find out if it is a good two-channel airplane, I call them gems, or if it is one of the duds. This is a J-15 microjet that I got from Banggood for $23.90. If you are following Props and Wheels, you already know that I do not pay more than $30 shipped to my door for any two-channel RC airplane. And shipped to my door, it was less than $25. That's great. The prices are kind of dropping on these airplanes. And as of today, there is free shipping. The price is still $23.90, but the stock is going low. Let's open it up and see if this is going to be a bud or a dud. So here it is, folks. It is very simple, basic package. If you're wondering what the manufacturer is, on the box it says Shenfei Models. This is not listed on Banggood product webpage. And apparently they have 3 different colors. I got the white one because I like color white, black, white, and it's easy to see in the air. There's the blue one. On a blue sky it will be difficult to see, and there's a yellow one. I already have a couple yellow planes, so I opted for the white one. Very basic, it's just 2.4 gigahertz controller, and they didn't even put the sticks on. There is the hardware package, and it has the vertical stabilizers, 2 of them that they go in, and there's no mechanism for it, so I need to use hot glue for these. And then here are the sticks for the controller. Just press them in. And here's the USB charger. The landing gear, front and main landing gear, it's just made from wire, and they should be going in like this into the slots. Not a very good fit, by the way. I mean, they didn't make it wide enough, so it's like really narrow wire that is a little difficult to push in. I may end up flying it without the landing gear, but I'm going to put it on for now. Here are on the bottom of the wing are the wires that are going to the motors. And I may have to redo the tape because the tape is coming off. Or I may just put dabs of hot glue to keep them in place. I don't want them to get loose during the flight. And the battery is packed in here. I don't know if they connected it. Probably not. They should not. It is a one cell 3.7 volt 300 milliamp hour battery with a lossy connector, which I like because this is almost like universal connector, very easy to connect and disconnect. And then we have one set of spare propellers, an instruction manual in English as well as in Chinese, and the decal sheet. I had putting on decals, but right off the bat, a couple issues. First of all, this manual is not for this airplane. It is for a different controller, different airplane, a different charger, different battery. And it doesn't say anything about how to glue on the vertical stabilizers or how to set up the plane. It's just mostly Chinese, and there are some English in between. It tells you how to fly the airplane and things like that, but it doesn't even tell you how to bind. So for binding, what you have to do is, let me turn it off now. It's already bound, but so you turn on the airplane, and this light should be blinking, the red light. And then you put it on the flat surface, you turn on the controller, and the blinking will slow down. The throttle stick will be all the way down. You push it all the way up, all the way down, and the light will stop blinking. Now it is bound. And nothing is labeled. So on the box it says stunt flying airplane. Stunt flying aircraft. I'm assuming there's a stunt button to do something, but I don't know what it is. Nothing is beeping, and yeah, this one changes something because now the light is blinking. This one doesn't do anything. Some of them are actually fake buttons. They don't go in. Some click, some don't. Like this clicks, this don't, this doesn't, this doesn't, this does. And nothing is labeled, nothing is shown in the manual, so I had to figure it out. I'm suspecting this is for the rates, the high rates and low rates. And also, it is not proportional. So let me show you. Throttle is proportional. But for turning, for the right turn, for example, do you see I'm pushing nothing, nothing, nothing? And it doesn't change the pitch. So left turn, same. Nothing, nothing. And here it's the maximum turn. And then you can see that for turning when gliding, nothing, 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 it's maximum. And to the left, nothing, 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 and then the maximum. So this is non-proportional. I do not expect, I have seen non-proportional airplanes that fly well, but from the quality so far, I do not expect this is going to fly. I hope I'm wrong and this turned out to be a gem. But so far the experience is not that good. And also I ended up putting some hot glue in 3 different positions so that these wires do not separate. I'm not even going to bother to putting on the decals because they usually peel off anyway. And it needs to deserve it. So if it flies very well, I will end up putting the decals. And also this rubber nose, it is not like the other Flybe or Feixiang airplanes when it's empty inside. This is all the way foam, and then there's very little airspace, so it's not as soft as the other ones. The other ones like collapse more than halfway. I don't want to be prejudiced, but so far not so good. So let me turn it off and let's weight it in fly ready condition. Now zeroed, and let's put the plane over it. I hope you can see it in the camera. Perfect park flyer if it flies well. Now it's time to go outside and test it out. We are out in the local park. The conditions are good. The sun is setting, it's past 4 p.m. But there is very little wind, about 4 miles per hour. It's cold though. And I just want to get this going. The battery is fully charged, everything is set up. The wind is coming from my back, so I'm going to take off this way. And I'm going to keep the landing gear for the first flight. And then see if it makes any difference taking it off. Hopefully it will fly nice. Let's see. It is tail heavy, so I'm giving very little throttle. Oh, the turns are crazy. The turns are crazy. Oh, it is just like diving. It's overreacting to, very small signal. And it is just bouncing back and forth. And yeah, once it's turning, it's okay, but that getting into the turn, let me turn around here. And depending on the which way it's facing the wind, like these turns are really quick. Other than it's not too bad, but I have seen much better planes fly in the higher wind in worse conditions much better than this one, although they were not proportional. And Feixiang or Flybe airplanes, the small ones, the 600 series as well as the 800 series, they definitely fly better. Let's see how well it glides. So I cut down the power. Yeah, glide is not bad. Back on power. It flies slow. So that's the good thing about being a little tail heavy and being stabilized by a gyro system. Unfortunately, the gyro is oscillating. So I think it is overreacting a little bit to any perturbations, to any perturbations, to any disturbances. So perturbance. I think I made up a new word. Perturbance. A mix between disturbance and perturbation. Perturbance. I like it. I mean, it is not bad. Will it improve with a little bit of weight, or if we take off the landing gear? Yeah, let's check taking out the landing gear. Let's see if I can do A hand landing, nope. It is too abrupt for any controls. You can see like right now, like any small, there's no small control because the turns are unproportional. Okay, that was a lucky catch. Alright, I'm going to take off the landing gear. It will make it a little lighter. I forgot to weight it with the landing gear off, but I'll weight it after this flight and put it up here so you can see how much it weighs. Let's not lose these. If I drop them on the grass, they are gone for good. As I said, I don't like the way they come into the plastic. They made it too narrow, so you really have to push it, and I'm afraid I'm going to pull the plastic out. Alright, so the landing gear are gone. Let's try again without the landing gear. See if it makes any difference. Yeah, I don't see much difference. Wow. The good thing is it flies slow, so you can like fly it really close to yourself. And I'm assuming that on a nice calmer, I don't know how much calmer it can get here, but on a calm like 0 or 1 mile per hour day, this will fly even better. But it is not difficult to keep it close. It just, the reaction of the gyro to any perturbation is quite crazy, or any perturbance is quite crazy. But once it's in the turn, you don't have to really give too much throttle. Maybe increase it slightly so it doesn't lose altitude. No, you don't even have to do that. I mean, you can see I'm just making very tight circles around myself. And it is easy, but I don't know if the wind were a little higher, maybe above 5 miles per hour, how it would have reacted. Can we improve the flight characteristics? We can try adding a dime, which is I think about 2.3 grams, and this being a little over 30 grams, that will be less than 10% increase. And I brought a dime with me, so I'm just going to put that dime towards the front. Oh, hey buddy, how are you? Dogs love me, I think. So I added the dime over here because this area is a little too round. This is a flatter section. Probably I can just put a smaller weight closer to the tip, so the overall weight doesn't change as much. Let's see how it's going to fly this time. Yeah, oh wow. The turn radius is crazy right now, and it was going down. I think that weight made a big difference. It's much more stable, as you can see. Oh, don't go. It's not even turning. Okay, I have to make a right turn because left turn is not. Oh, crash. Nope. That weight was too much. It just didn't want to turn at all. Nope, no, 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 no. Nope. One took it in its mouth. Wow. One took it in its mouth. Hopefully there's no damage. I don't see damage. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the weight a little towards the back and see if it makes a difference. It's right over here where the front landing gear was. And let's see if it's going to make a difference. Going to fly a little better, a little more responsive. So this is full left turn. Don't go into the tree, please. And it's barely turning. And now it's gliding. Glide performance is better. I mean, when I say glide, right now it's applying power. Full left power. Yeah, I think I liked it better. I liked it better the other way. Let's see how the left turning performs. Too much. Left turning is much stronger than the right turning. So, and then it loses a lot of altitude. So the two motors are not balanced, or at least probably the plane is not well balanced. Okay, we lost the dime, tumbled over here. So we lost the dime. I'm going to put the dime away because it doesn't fly well with the dime. Should I do another calibration? Nah. Okay. And it almost sounds like it is hitting somewhere, one of the, or maybe just the motors are really loud, or the propellers, or the combination of them are. So now back to its original self. Overreacting. So this is definitely not for beginners. It will be all over the place. I wish they made it proportional because it would have helped probably. Yeah, the turns are very abrupt, and when it's flying straight and level, any perturbation like, oh wow, I don't know what happened over there, but I'm going to bring it back. There are people around. Okay, I'm going to cut down the power now and go around and then come back and land. Oh! Oh! Almost stepped on the little dog. Hey buddy, it's not for you. Really, it's not for you. It's not for you. See, it's nothing to eat. All right. All right, folks. What is the final verdict? It is not a gem. It is not a bud. So I cannot really recommend it because for the same price, or maybe a couple dollars more, you will get a Feixiang or Flybear 600 small or 800 larger series. This is, I think, the same size as the Flybear FX 820. About similar size, and that one I had to add weight in the front, but it flies better than this one. It is not bad, so it's not one of the duds either. So it's somewhere in between. If you like the model, and if you are willing to wait for calm weather like this one to fly, and if you have a little bit of flying experience, then yeah, you can just buy one and fly one and add it to your fleet. I'm not disappointed, but I'm not ecstatic either. So it flies okay. It flies okay. Let me end it there. Alright folks, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you on the next video. Stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye bye.